Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here today because we've got a crucial update for you, especially if you're someone who relies on Social Security or SSDI payments. If you're one of the millions of Americans who are anxiously awaiting your Social Security or SSDI payment on February 15th, you are going to want to stick around for this one because we've got all the details you need. The Social Security Administration, SSA, is about to issue a large batch of payments ranging from $15 all the way up to $6,500, and we're going to break down everything for you, from when these payments will hit your account to why there's such a range and what exactly is causing all of the confusion around these February 15th deposits. So, if you've been wondering when your money will arrive, how much you'll receive, or why the numbers vary so much, you're in the right place. Before we dive deep into this, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update like this one. Let's get started. To begin, let's talk about Social Security payments in general, so we're all on the same page. For many people in the United States, Social Security benefits are an essential source of income. Social Security is essentially a federal program designed to provide financial assistance to retirees, individuals with disabilities, and the families of deceased workers. These payments are typically made once a month and can cover the needs of millions of American citizens. Now, Social Security benefits come in two main forms: Social Security retirement benefits and Social Security disability insurance, SSDI. Retirement benefits are paid to individuals who have reached the legal retirement age, while SSDI benefits are provided to people who can no longer work due to disability, whether that disability is permanent or temporary. The amount you receive from Social Security or SSDI depends on several key factors, such as your past work history, the number of years you have contributed to the Social Security system, and your individual income levels. It's important to note that these payments are typically direct deposits, meaning that the money will go straight into your bank account, which eliminates delays from paper checks and makes the whole process much faster and more secure. This means that on February 15th, when these payments hit, you won't have to wait for a check in the mail. You'll likely see the money directly deposited into your account. Now, let's get into the real meat of the topic: the payments scheduled for February 15th. If you are someone who gets Social Security or SSDI benefits, you're probably wondering when exactly your payment will arrive, and how to know if you're included in the February 15th direct deposit. The Social Security Administration has a carefully structured system for issuing payments throughout the month. These payments are distributed according to a schedule, which is mainly based on the recipient's birth date. The SSA has specific dates assigned to beneficiaries, so that not everyone is getting their payment at once. This helps prevent any issues, like overwhelming the system, or causing delays due to high volumes of transactions. If you're one of those lucky recipients, then February 15th might be your lucky day. The SSA is expected to process these payments in batches, meaning some of you will see your direct deposit funds on this date. However, if you don't receive your payment exactly on February 15th, don't worry, there are other days to expect it, especially considering the SSA's payment system and how the exact timing is determined. But for those of you who were born during a specific time of the month, February 15th could very well be the day when your bank account sees that much-needed deposit. SSA payments are typically sent according to a set pattern each month, which is based on your birth date, and that's how they determine when you'll receive your payment. For instance, if your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th of the month, your payment is usually issued during the second Wednesday of the month, which may coincide with February 15th. But if you have a birthday that falls later in the month, your payment could come either earlier or later in February. Now, let's address the big question: how much can you expect to receive? This is where things get a little more complicated because, unlike a flat payment for all recipients, the amount of money you will receive depends on multiple factors, which is why the range is so wide. For many, the expected SSA payments will fall somewhere between $1,500 and $6,500, depending on your specific situation. The first thing to consider is your work history. If you've spent many years working and paying into the Social Security system through payroll taxes, your monthly payment will generally be higher. This applies to both Social Security retirees and those receiving SSDI benefits. For example, individuals who worked for several decades and earned an above-average salary will usually get larger monthly payments than those who worked fewer years or had lower-paying jobs. In the case of SSDI recipients, the amount of your payment can also be influenced by your work history and the extent of your disability. The SSA takes into account your lifetime earnings to determine how much you should receive each month, which is why some people might see payments at the higher end of the spectrum, like $6,500. On the other hand, people with lower lifetime earnings or who are receiving a smaller SSDI payment might see a lower deposit closer to $15. Another key factor to consider is whether you're married or have dependents. Some people receive additional payments to account for spouses or children who are also eligible for Social Security or SSDI benefits. So, if you are married or have dependents, your payment amount could be slightly higher, helping to offset the cost of supporting a family. To summarize, the February 15th payment range can be as low as $1,500 and as high as $6,500, with most people receiving somewhere in between, depending on the factors we've discussed. By now, you may be asking yourself, when exactly will my payment arrive? Well, while we know that February 15th is the big day for a lot of recipients, the truth is the date of your payment can vary slightly depending on a few key factors. The SSA follows a set payment schedule each month for Social Security and SSDI recipients, and it's based on the date of birth of the person receiving benefits. So, for example, if your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th of the month, your payment will usually arrive on the second Wednesday of the month. That's why some people will see their payment on February 15th, the second Wednesday of the month. For those with birthdays between the 11th and 20th, the payments are typically issued on the third Wednesday of the month, which would fall on February 21st. And finally, if your birthday is between the 21st and 31st, your payment would generally be issued on the fourth Wednesday of the month, meaning it would arrive on February 28th. It's important to remember that these dates are the general rules, but it's always a good idea to double-check your specific payment date. The SSA has an online portal where you can log in and confirm exactly when you should expect your payment. For many people, however, the 15th of February will be the magic day when those payments hit their accounts. Alright, so now that you know when to expect your payment, let's talk about the actual direct deposit process. Most SSA payments are issued via direct deposit, which is a much faster and more secure method than paper checks. If you already have your payment set up for direct deposit, you should expect to see the funds hit your account directly on the date assigned to you. For those of you who aren't set up for direct deposit, I highly recommend setting it up to avoid any delays or confusion with your payments. Direct deposit means you won't have to wait for a check to come through the mail, and you also won't have to worry about the risk of checks being lost, stolen, or delayed. When you set up direct deposit, your payment will go straight into your bank account on the specified date. This is not only more efficient but also more secure. If you haven't already enrolled in direct deposit, I would encourage you to do so through your SSA online account or by calling their customer service. Getting set up for direct deposit will ensure that you get your money faster and without any issues. If you've been getting paper checks and want to switch to direct deposit, it's an easy process to update your payment preferences. You can also check your SSA portal for updates or changes to your payment schedule. Let's address some common questions that have come up regarding these SSA payments, especially the upcoming February 15th deposits. First, What if your payment doesn't show up on the expected date? Don't panic if you don't see your payment on the exact day. While SSA payments are usually punctual, there can sometimes be slight delays, especially during busy times. If your payment is delayed, check your SSA account online to see if there are any updates. You can also contact SSA directly to inquire about your payment. To wrap up everything we've discussed today, the February 15th payments will vary between $1,500 and $6,500, depending on your individual situation, including your work history, family status, and whether you're receiving Social Security or SSDI. While February 15th is the big day for many, don't forget that the exact date of your deposit depends on your birth date and other factors. Always double-check your SSA portal for updates, and make sure you're enrolled in direct deposit to avoid any delays or issues. If you have any concerns about your payment, don't hesitate to reach out to SSA directly. Thanks so much for watching today's video. If you found this information helpful, make sure to hit the like button, share this video with others who may need the information, and subscribe to the channel for more updates like this. As always, stay safe, stay informed, and keep checking your bank accounts on February 15th. Until next time. Maintain an informative yet engaging tone throughout, making it suitable for a YouTube video.